In the quiet town of Nazareth, nestled among rolling hills and olive trees, lived a young woman named Mary. Humble, faithful, and kind, her days were simple, yet her life was about to change forever. One ordinary morning, as sunlight streamed through her window, a radiant presence appeared before her. It was the angel Gabriel. "Do not be afraid, Mary," the angel said, his voice gentle yet commanding. "You have found favor with God. You will conceive a son, and he will be called the Son of the Most High. His kingdom will never end." Mary's heart trembled. How could this be? Yet in her faith she whispered, "I am the Lord's servant. May it happen as you have said." Meanwhile, Joseph, her betrothed, faced a storm of his own. A carpenter by trade, honest and kind, he had always dreamed of a peaceful life with Mary. But when he learned of her miraculous news, doubt and worry clouded his mind. How could he protect her? How could he honor a plan he barely understood? Before long, a decree from the emperor forced Joseph and Mary to leave their home. They traveled to Bethlehem, a town bustling with travelers, merchants, and weary pilgrims. The roads were long, the journey exhausting, yet each step brought them closer to the destiny that had been written centuries before. And then, in the stillness of a humble stable, surrounded by animals and the scent of hay, the miracle happened. Mary held her newborn son in her arms. Wrapped in swaddling clothes, fragile and tiny, he was the Savior, the long-awaited Messiah. Joseph gazed upon the child with awe and wonder, understanding that the world had just changed in ways he could scarcely imagine. Far across the fields, shepherds tending their flocks were startled by a heavenly light. Angels appeared, singing, "Do not be afraid. We bring you good news of great joy for all people. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you, Christ the Lord." The shepherds hurried to see this wondrous child, their hearts filled with awe, their eyes reflecting the miracle they had witnessed. They knelt before him, offering humble gifts and giving praise to God. From the east, wise men followed a brilliant star, drawn by a prophecy that spoke of a newborn king. Bearing gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, they journeyed across deserts and mountains, guided by the light that shone in the heavens. When they arrived, they bowed in reverence, honoring the child who would bring hope and salvation to the world. In that quiet stable, in a world that often seemed dark and uncertain, light had come, hope had been born. The humble, faithful, and ordinary were touched by the extraordinary. And thus, the New Testament unfolded, beginning with a story of love, faith, and a promise that would change humanity forever. Mary and Joseph held their son, surrounded by wonder and reverence, as the first rays of dawn painted Bethlehem in gold. And above them, the star still shone, a beacon of hope for all generations to come. The birth of Jesus was not just the beginning of a life, it was the beginning of a story that would echo through eternity, a story of hope, courage, and divine love that continues to inspire the world even today.